He's a crowd pleaser, and they've come in force from Maidstone Way to watch what he can deliver.
Like I said, John, before, I've been impressed with him in his first 5 contests. He has brought a lot of power into the game, but he does it behind his boxing. Look, switching the attack there, downstairs, got the good body shots to soften up Connelly. Connelly's got to try and keep a gap in his distance. Again, a good right hand to the body from Noakes. That's a hurting, telling shot. Connelly's got to try and box at range and distance and keep moving. He can't afford to hold his feet and allow Noakes to close that gap down, because he'll switch to the body with those type of punches.
Well, he'd love to win this one quickly and spectacularly, to send out a real message to the man from the South Coast, Mark Chamberlain. Noakes says that Chamberlain is the fight he wants, and I tell you what, if they could put that together, it could be a real barn burner. But he's got to come through this first and look impressive in the process. At the moment, Connelly is finding nothing to really command respect, never mind look like winning the fight.
Yeah, Connelly then just trapped on the ropes again. Takes another shot downstairs with the right hand. Connelly trying to fight fire with fire now, trying to meet him head on. I don't think that's such a good thing. I think the hit and movement and try and just keep the gap like there. You see, made Noakes miss, but he's got to stay off the ropes. That's the important part for Connelly.
Trying to keep his gloves high, trying to stay away from those powerful hooks, headshots from Sam Noakes, but he's under real pressure in this opening round of a fight scheduled to go 6. Noakes has been utterly dominant so far, and it's those body shots which will be taking a bit of a toll.
Connelly, remember, you know, he's fairly tough, as you said, John. He's only been stopped 7 times in the 56 defeats, but that's going to be really tested if he keeps on making those types of mistakes, keeps drifting back onto the ropes, and that's when he becomes sort of an open target. You see, now this is where Noakes can go to work. He holds his feet on the ropes. It's not a good position to be in for Connelly. He's got to move.
Fired back a decent left hand to the body of his own, but it was only a single shot from the Derbyshire man. Look at the way that Noakes used his physical strength, not allowed to do that, and was told by referee Lee Every, don't use the inside of your glove to push the man back. But it's just an illustration of the physical strength of Sam Noakes. Another lovely right hand in the closing seconds of this opening round, where he's been utterly dominant. Well, Connelly sees it through, but very, very emphatically, first round to Sam Noakes, and he's going to win it by some distance, looking for big power shots, can't quite find them, but very impressive. Sam Noakes getting the advice from Alan Smith and Eddie Lamb. Well-established training partnership. And he looked pretty good in those first 3 minutes.
Yeah, he looked very dominant, didn't he, on that front foot? And he's still doing it behind his boxing. Good switch of attack downstairs, especially with that right hand. Yeah, very impressed in that first round.
Second fight of the year for Sam Noakes, beat Delmar Thomas. First round stoppage back in February, and he'll be looking to complete his 100% stoppage record so far. He's got 5 so far, and already he's eyeing up a perfect 10. Oh, good punch. Lovely left hook. You would hear that thud home.
Connelly's trying to keep the guard high and the elbows tucked in to try and block those shots, but you know, there's always one that gets through. And Noakes is throwing these quality shots downstairs. Connelly, tough lad, he really is, but how long can he keep doing it? Can he keep blocking these shots downstairs? Got to get off those ropes, Connelly.
Keep your shots up, Lee Every said. Right hand may have strayed just a little bit low, and look at the reddening on the side of the torso of Connelly, where those big hooks have found their target. There's another one, and another. Tell you what, he can take a shot, Lee Connelly.
Yeah, he's a tough kid. He's just making the job a little bit easier for Noakes when he goes back onto the ropes, because that's when he holds his feet come square, and that's when Noakes then can work away, he can pick his shots. But what he's got to do, Connelly, like I said, try and keep the gap between himself and Noakes, and his jab's got to be a little bit quicker. Occasionally he's thrown out a slow jab and he's been punished with a right hand from Noakes. But he's up against it, isn't he, Connelly?
Very much so. That's an understatement. That's a good head shot. Connelly takes it well, but it rocked back his head, that right hand. Noakes has put a lot into the first, what are we talking about, first 5 minutes of this contest so far, in his anxiousness to secure the stoppage win. Oh, good punch again to the body. My goodness, he's hit him with some heavy shots down below.
And that right uppercut that went through there. Ow, good punches from Noakes, keeping Connelly on those ropes. And Connelly, as you said, he's very tough indeed, John. How long can he keep taking these punches?
Well, it's inevitable that the gloves have surely got to come down, the way in which he's been a target for those big body shots, and sooner or later the openings, you would think, are going to come.
Where it is impressive though, John, also, is that what Noakes does, he brings his shots through the middle, the right uppercut, the odd screw shot gets through that guard. So, you know, he'll experiment. He's fairly good at keeping a gap between himself and Connelly when he's got Connelly on the ropes.
Well, that was another big round for Sam Noakes, 2 out of 2. Welcome back to the Royal Albert Hall. That's the roof there of this wonderful arena. Those deflecting shields there to improve the acoustics for the many concerts which are staged here, but of course such a rich boxing history as well in the historic Victorian arena. Noakes straight away onto the front foot, trying to keep the pressure up.
Yeah, and good boxing, isn't it? Because he's using his jab just to measure the distance and the target, and then, oh, look at that for a right hand. What a well-timed shot that was. Super punch.
I think Connelly's knees just sagged slightly with the power of that one. And how much more is he going to be able to take? There was a solid right hand, went straight through the guard there, but Connelly bites on his gum shield and keeps on coming. Used to be a tough place, Killamarsh, back in the old coal mining days. And I can well imagine that Lee has got a fair amount of respect around the place. That right hand again just made the knees sag slightly.
Well, he's carrying that tradition into the ring here because he's taking punch after punch. He's one tough customer. And Noakes, you know, he's knocked 5 out, so he's not a light puncher. These are big shots going in, switching the attack body and head. And Connelly has taken some big punches indeed. See, that's a little bit better work from Connelly in terms of avoiding the punches. Off the ropes, centre of the ring, makes the opponent miss.
He's got him on the ropes, but cannot find the one big punch to really put Connelly in big trouble.
Well, I think Noakes he's gone off at a terrific pace, hasn't he? He's probably just feeling that pace at this stage, John. It's a 6-rounder, remember, but yeah, he's gone off very, very quick, thinking he's going to get the job done early, maybe. But he's got him again. This is all very dominant pressure again, sustained attack. This is better.
Yeah, but Connelly keeps his gloves up, keeps moving, throwing a little bit back. That's what the referee wants to see. It's only when nothing's coming back that the referees will step in. And at the moment, Connelly's doing a good job of defending himself and, as they say, keeping Sam Noakes honest.
Yeah, Noakes is jabbing it a bit slow there, so a sneaky little right hand from Connelly. That wasn't a bad shot from him. Oh, that was a belting shot right through the middle, John, that was.
I think you're right, though. I think Noakes is maybe feeling the effects of the really fierce pace that he set in the first 5 minutes or so of this contest. And Connelly, well, probably didn't do enough to win the round, but he certainly was competitive. Let's see what Roger Sampson's saying to Connelly in that corner.
He went back and sat on that rope and sunk.
Yeah.
You all right?
Yeah.
1 to 10?
About a 6 in a minute.
Nah, no way. I reckon that too. Head up. Head up. But when you got them on the run, don't chuck everything hard.
Punch.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, thank you. But what you got to do, you can tap him, then open him up. Kids like this, you just got to maybe find a gap, pull his arm away, then hit him. Yeah? You right?
It's over.
It's over.
Went up for that. Alan Smith, and the fight's all over. The fight's all over. The corner have pulled out Lee Connelly. Nothing coming back at him, and there is a limit to the bravery that a man can show. And I think that they've taken the right decision there, Richie.
Yes, absolutely. He's taken a lot of shots.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 completed rounds, the red corner has advised our referee in charge, Lee Every, to stop the contest. Therefore, your winner by retirement and still undefeated, Sam Midge Noakes.